Why is these gifts shunned in church? Someone just asked that question in the comment section. Because a lot of these people in the churches, they're fake. They're not real. They can't see in the spirit. They're fake. That's why they're fake. A lot of them are fake, and they're operating under the spirit of Baal. And the spirit of Baal is a religious spirit. The spirit of Baal is a false Christ. And a lot of them are fake. A lot of them are fake, and a lot of them are also witches and warlocks. So they call the children of God who are gifted in the spirit, who can see in the spirit, who can feel in the spirit, who are operating through the spirit. They call us witches and warlocks. They call us fake because we were gifted with the spirit. We were gifted with the gift to see in the spirit. But what they don't understand is that religious spirit of Baal that's controlling them, that is divination. That is the real divination. A lot of us who are gifted in the spirit, being gifted in the spirit is biblical. Hearing God's voice is biblical. A lot of people in the churches that mock the children of God that actually have these gifts, they think hearing the voice of God is their own thoughts. The voice of God is not your own thoughts. God has a separate voice from our own. That's why he says, my sheep know my voice. Why would he say my sheep know my voice if the voice is your own thoughts? Why would he say that? The sheep know my voice, not your voice, my voice. Can God communicate to where he can allow us to have certain thoughts, confirming what he's trying to tell us? Absolutely. He can. But that's not his voice. That's him speaking to you or giving you confirmation. That's him giving you confirmation, but that's not his voice. His voice is separate from our voice. Right? A lot of these people in the church, they don't like listen, God said in his last days, he's pouring his spirits on all his sons and daughters, which means there are going to be a lot more children of God that are able to see in the spirit. They can see because they have the eyes to see, and they can hear. If we were not supposed to hear and see in the spirit, and these gifts are actually divination, God would not say in Matthew, there's many prophets and kings that wish they can see and hear what you see and hear, but they can't. God would not say that. Why does God say that? Because not all his children have this type of access. Not all his children are built for this, because it's hard. Because once you can see in the spirit and hear in the spirit, you're also going to be attacked. You're also going to go through heavy warfare, because the kingdom of darkness also operates through the spirit. You see what I'm saying? But it boils down to straight up jealousy. They don't like to see a lot of his children elevating. This is why a lot of these Christians who mock children of God who have these gifts, this is why they're still stuck. This is why they're not able to break free from that curse, which it speaks about in Galatians, because they put a curse on themselves by going under that religious spirit. And Paul talks about this in Galatians, and a lot of them are refusing to break the ways of tradition, the traditional ways of man. That is traditional ways of man is what they're still operating under. They don't have a relationship with the Holy Spirit. So when they see a child of God that has a relationship with the Holy Spirit, they are threatened. Because what it is they're seeing that child have something that they don't have, or having access to something they don't have access to. And because of that, they think it's a lie. Because they don't want to believe that someone has something they don't have. Because of ego and pride, they would prefer to call the person fake, call the person a warlock, or call the person a witch, when the real witches and warlocks are the ones that are sitting right next to them in church, but they can't even notice that. They can't even see that. They're kissing the feet in church of a real witch and a warlock. They're sowing ties and seeds to a real witch and warlock, yet that's right in front of them, yet they can't even see it. But then they come after a true child of God who's actually walking the walk, who's actually going through attacks, who's being obedient, and they come after that child of God. It all boils down to ego, pride, jealousy, and hate. That's why they shun children of God that have these gifts.